Now to the first hole. Oh, that was flushed. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Lovely effort, that. Time for the second shot into the first. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Stay on the cut stuff. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like it's about 24 feet to the cup from here.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Going with the 6-iron here. And now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Playing this shot from the sand. And he's managed to find the green, but midway from the flag. Have to rely on a good putter here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
And that will be his first drop shot of the tournament. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Sitting at 9 under. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. He has about 14 feet to the hole. Go on, get in the hole. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
This might be a bit too much club.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
This looks pretty tiny, this. This one's got some momentum to it.
Oh, you did not.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, that is crushed. His second shot here.
Okay, one extra club.
Not bad. 8 feet to the cup.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently 10 under for the event. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4. That dog will hunt.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. It's a little wayward.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Hole number 10 is a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Nicely done.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That ball looked a little thirsty.
Nicely done.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I'm pretty sure this is quite a hard break to the left.
Bogey putt coming up here. Victor Hovland has moved into top spot of this tournament. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Oh, well done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Opting for the 9-iron. This would be a great up and down. Well, this is right down the pipe. And it drops.
Oh, gotta love it. Chip it in for birdie. Nothing better.
And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
A really good look at birdie.
We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That's nicely done. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
And he's safely on the green.
This putt is about 16 feet.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
The putt drops and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
That's some good golf right there. This is his second shot.
He is taking this on.
A putt here to move to 16 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That putt ends up just short of the hole. Just a short putt remaining here.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt for a final score of 64. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as that final putt goes down, he cards 15 under for the event.